Music is definitely different things to different people, but to me, music is very hard to define. But the best kind of explanation I've come up with is that it's almost like another life form, but not a life form in and of itself. It's a life form that kind of requires a host, somebody who's listening to it, appreciating it, playing it. Anybody who's participating in the music is kind of the host.
I would probably define music by sound in general. I'll elaborate off that. I'm talking to you right now. My voice is, has pitches. It's making a melody. So you can almost take any sort of thing. A conversation's almost like a harmony because you got, a bunch of sounds going at once. Even everything from cars, trees. I just think of sound, and you can really find music and melody and harmony in almost any sound that you hear.
I would define music as a collaboration of emotions and sounds, expression through outlets that you know.
Music is a bunch of sounds put together that sounds good, but lately I really enjoy everything else in music, like the performance part of it, that type of thing, the art, the promotion. So I'm really into all that type stuff lately.
My favorite moment so far was, as I was describing, music as a life form, was when everybody was singing along at the end of Second Voice at the Tin Angel. When you can hear the crowd singing along with you, it's the best moment ever, because it's like, you guys wrote this song, they bothered to learn it, or they liked it so much that they learned it, memorized it, whatever, and they're singing. It's incredible. Anytime the crowd is singing along, just, gives me chills on stage.
My favorite moment in this band, man. It's tough. I'd say probably when we played a holiday gig at the Blockley Poorhouse around Christmas time. We headlined a holiday show, and probably the best moment was when we saw our core fans out there, which was great. They really support us. They really make us who we are. We wouldn't be anywhere with them. But the fact that I saw people that I haven't seen in years and people I've never seen before actually show up and, not to my knowledge, and just rocking out, seeing all of them having a good time that I haven't seen in a while, and ultimately all these people coming up to me and saying, we love your band and we're going to keep coming out. So I guess just that one show where we got to reach out to new people and we really played our butts off and had a good time. So I'd say that one gig in December was probably the best time yet.
It would probably be when all four of us, went to the Royal Tavern and had lunch and a beer after practice for the first time, and just, we talked obviously about music and what it meant to all of us. That would probably be my best moment, because that was where we didn't have our instruments. It was cool.
Probably the fact that we're all friends before we're bandmates, so we're always joking around. We can really tell each other what we think, and everybody takes it fine. Everybody's got a sense of humor. So there's really just at this point, there's no sort of, uneasy feelings or bad blood between everybody. It's just, everything's so natural. It's really a privilege. I know not all bands are friends before they're bandmates. Maybe it's the other way around, but I've known these guys forever. You can your eyes.
I don't know where to start. You'll see if you have Rob on camera what he's like. He's one of the coolest guys I know. Brilliant. He's so funny. I've learned a lot from both those guys. They're some of the smartest musicians I've ever I've ever come in contact with. So I learn a lot from those guys. But they got great sense of humor. They got a great work ethic, and their idea and understanding of music is a lot different than mine, and we coexist pretty well together. Rob is impossible to sit still. The kid is the most positive guy in the world.
If you ever want to see anybody who's really excited, and it doesn't have to be for any reason, just put the camera on Rob.
I don't want residuals.
Yeah, I'm excited a lot.
Oh, I see. 99%.
He's got 99 problems, but excitement is not one.
And Dave is a genius behind the keys. Always curious to see what people think.
The keyboardist Dave, I know Dave through, we used to go to high school together, played in jazz bands together back in high school. We started making a connection and we played a lot of jazz together, a little bit of rock here and there. Eventually I met Kev through another friend. We started jamming, in college more or less, just for fun. Once I got out of college, we were all out of college, Kev recommended I come by and jam, me and Dave, and that's how I met Carl. And then, we jammed and it was good, and, all started playing music together, so.
So we all went to Shawnee together, and me and Rob have been friends for a long time. Me and Rob have played in jazz bands. We've done our own kind of jazz thing on the side. Kev, I met in Galactic Beast, and Carl, I never knew personally until I guess it was freshman year of high school. We played, we did the musical together. It was West Side Story, and he was the lead. He doesn't like to talk about this, but he was the lead, and I was in the pit. And I was like, oh yeah, there's that guy. I didn't know him. I didn't even know his name. And then when we all got together in Fishtown that one time, I was like, you look so familiar. You were Riff from West Side Story. Holy crap. That was pretty funny. And now we're really good friends. They're definitely some of my closest friends. We all get along. We don't have any issues. There's a great chemistry musically and personality-wise. So, and I don't think that comes from being from the same place. I think we all just get along really well.
Dave and Rob, I've known those guys forever, and I always knew that they would be perfect for this band. They both are really wicked, great jazz musicians, and Dave loves video game music, I love video game music, so once they joined the band, things really took off. We were all real excited and so productive now.